What? Let's have a look. Hello, you. Mr. Flight Sim, are you going to test this PR as well? Same one. Are you doing this one? Right, so what am I looking for? Let's have a quick look. Time shown will now change from relative to UTC depending on conditions. Distance and time to the active waypoint are now updated. Distance and time to destination are now updated. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Right, let's get cracking. Let's lose that down for a bit. So we want Pushback Express. Check. We want FS to crew. Check. Battery 1 on. Battery 2 on. External power on. And stick these bad boys on as well. You're not doing any more PR testing, did you say? Oh, you're not doing any more X-Plane? I don't blame you. Just uninstall it. I shouldn't say that really, but right. So, for people watching the stream, Mr. Flight Simmer will know about this. You can now click ATSU, AOC menu, WX request, and I can type in EGBB here. I can also type in EGPH to here, and I can hit send, and I'll get a message back with the meta. Also, if I've already got my flight plan loaded, it will automatically do it. Now, what I can do is click on menu. If I remember where this is now, is it under messages, AOC, messages received, meta, and there's my metadata. So EGBB, let's get this right, is so 1019. We are wind direction is variable at 3 knots. Let's have a look at the old Rex, see what that's saying, and we'll get set up. So I'm going to build the flight plan manually tonight to see if these new features are working. So into a knit, we're going to go EGBB up to EGPH. Okay, there goes Rex, and the time in the meta is the same. Yep, that's good. 40 degrees. I haven't quite got my eye on the chat screen, so if I miss a chat, I will keep looking back when I can. Just doing a lot of setting up here. So wind direction, so EGBB. Right, your takeoff should be for the current wind direction. Runway 33. Okay, cool. 33. We are BAW 500. I'm not going to fly online because I'm doing a test. Cost index will be 5. Notice what's the flight level in here for? I never put that in. 270 will be the flight level. Set our fuel. I'll just grab a flight plan from earlier today. Okay, fuel will be 5008 kilos. That'll do. Right. So 5.8 into here. Flight plan. Birmingham departing runway 33. Let me have a quick. Right. Yeah, we're going to be on a Leuven 1M departure. Let's just bang that in. Depart 33. Leuven 1 Mike. Okay, then we're going to go direct Trent TNT. Not in database. Have I misspelled that? TNT. Okay, we're then going to be November 57 to Pole Hill. And then we're going to be November 601 to InPip. Insert that. Back to my menu. Back to my AppSuite. Back to my AOC and message received for Meta. For EGPP, and the wind direction is 050 at 4. So let's have a look what the active is. And it will be a runway 6. So back into flight plan. Arrival will be ILS 06. On an InPip 1 Echo arrival, no via. Performance will be a flaps 1. Mr. Flight Sim, if you're about, if there's anyone chatting in the room, wouldn't mind you just helping out, just because I can't see the room at the minute. I need to do a flight sim today and get it on my iPad, but right, so FS to crew, we need to put in our V1s of 131, 136 and 140 is correct. Right, I'll check on the old chat room now. The print button's ready, is it? Okay. Let me just go back. I tried it this morning and it wasn't doing anything. Message received. Meta print. See, I'm not. What am I doing wrong? Do I need to select it to print? No, it doesn't. Does it? So how do you print it? Did you say it was ready? Oh, I thought you put the print button is ready. Sorry, misunderstood you. Okay, right. Down to here, predictive wind shear, radar, TARA set, panel lights, paired lights, eCam display, just to keep Flight Simmer happy, displays. Okay, up to the top, we're going to go for our fuel pumps. Aircon, emergency lights, smoking, seat belts, nav, beacon, strobe on standby. Going to go down to the panel, flight director, constraints, reset our QNH for 1019, I think it was. Manual speed, 220. Happy with 5,000. That should be 6,000 according to there. Right, okay. So, right, let's just do some checklisting.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADAs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Oh, gate 6 I'm at, sorry.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1019 set.
1019 set. Down to the line.
I'm not on VATSIM. Do you want me to go on VATSIM? I wasn't going to go on because I'm testing this and it could go wrong. Check the notifications. What notifications were? I've accepted the friends. No, I'm not on VATSIM. Okay. Do you want me to fly online or something? Is that what you're saying? Let me just look at this. If I type in EGPH06 into that box, does it now give me a distance? No, that's not done. Okay. Press escape, yeah. Top right corner, yeah. Yeah. What next? I had, oh, here. Okay. Didn't even know you could do that. Will you just appear now? I'll carry on just setting this up while you look at that. Okay, so we'll start our APU. We'll pop our anti-ice on.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Where am I looking?
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
Where are you?
On.
Thrust levers.
Oh, do you know what? I don't think I've gone. Do I need to go into my settings on here? Because I don't think I've set this up to be on to see anybody. Traffic is off, real time or AI offline. Do I have to do this out of the game? Do I have to do it out the game to get you to come up? I don't know, buddy. Right, let me just carry on this check.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Do I need to do anything to see you? Because you've invited me. I don't know, because I can't see you. Gate 5 is next to me here. Definitely not there. But saying that, there's utility vehicles there. Is that where you should be? I don't know. That's a bit weird. Okay. Right, so I'll check my notifications again. Hang on. I've clicked accept. still can't see you. Right, so we've got quite a few viewers there. Let's have a quick look. So what we're testing today, guys. Oh, you just showed up and then you've left again. It says on the screen, I have left the group. I haven't left the group at all. Right, time shown will now change from relative to UTC depending on conditions. Distance and time to the active waypoint are now updated. Distance and time to the destination are now on display. The time when the previous waypoint was reached is now showed, and updated some visuals more in line with real life. Approach phase manage activation now requires to be below 9,500. Decel time and distance are updated. Decel will now always show in the right position on the flight plan, and decel altitude should be closer to the descent path. You see me? Okay, cool. Let me just, I don't see you yet because I've been too busy reading that PR. Oh, I see you as well. Hello, Mr. EasyJet. That's cool. Are you nearly, have you got a program fit in? Because I'm nearly ready to go. I was just about to push back. That's so cool that you're there. How far off you have been ready to go? Right, bleed air. What's the route? We are Birmingham. Sorry, I didn't put it on the comments today. We are Birmingham to Edinburgh. EGBB to EGPH. I'll update the stream if I can remember how to do it. Oh, I don't know what I'm moving about here. Right, so just making sure everything's switched on. Right, I'm just going to load my flight plan into is that going to be the right one? Right, flight BA W500, call sign BA 123 will do. Search G dash. Hopefully the stream will update now with some information, he says. Right, I'll look back. Cruise altitude 27,000. Right. Flight plan page. We should have timings, which we've got. Do we have to take off to get our times? Because I thought the PR was to load the times on. Well, it's 10:15 according to this. Is that even right? So I'm ready to, I'm going to start to push Mr. Flight Simmer. So bear with. I won't go without you though while you're setting up. Right. Okay. So.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Okay, I'm going direct to Trent, then Pole Hill. Hang on, I'll just copy it into... Hang on, I've started the push now as well. Let me just get you the route in 2 secs. In the chat. I've just posted it in the chat.
You are cleared behind and you start your engines at your discretion.
Starting engine 2.
Don't push back yet, I'm right behind you. I did put the fuel pumps on, didn't I?
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the left side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
So for on the ground, no times for next waypoint. Right, I've got to remind myself what else am I testing here. So time will be now shown. Time and distance to destination are now updated. I'm not seeing that. I can see the distance, but that was there before. I'm not seeing anything different for that. Perhaps it's when we're in the air. I don't know. We'll check that. All right, let's just bug that off a minute. We'll have a look at that after. So,
Starting engine 1.
my Discord's gone crazy with messages. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, do me a favour and click the old subscribe button. Would appreciate that. You'll constantly see me testing new features for the Fly-by-Wire mod. Tonight we're just testing out some new changes. Yeah, I'm going to move now, don't worry. I know I'm behind you.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
%, set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Right, I'll nudge forward now. You got enough room now? You should have enough room there. Right, okay.
Flight control check.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Hi, Mr. Tribble. Hope you're well, sir. We're just testing out some new features for the FlyByWire mod. I'll display them on screen while we wait for Mr. Flight Simmer to do his pushback. He's flying with me today, but that's what we're testing today. And I like to stream it because if something goes wrong, people can actually look back and see. Can you read that, or is the text too small? Always make it a little bit bigger for you. Don't know if you can read that. I'll move it for a minute just while we can have a look at... Where's he gone? Oh, he looks like he's nearly ready. So, right, okay. That's all right.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
All right, let's get to the runway. So we're not on VATSIM tonight. We're just doing Mr. Flight Simmer's flying behind. Right, times have just updated now. We've started moving. So, but they haven't updated in my FMC yet. So we'll see if that changes when we take off. Okay.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 131 VR 136 V2 140
V1, 131 VR, 136 V2, 140 ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Mr. Flight Simmer, because we're in a group, it seems to have kicked out my rec settings. I'm just going to stop here for a minute and reload them. That might be the issue of why I couldn't see you, because of Rex. So let me just test. So if you disappear, I know it's Rex. So let's just put the brakes on. I'll restart Rex because for some reason my QNH has gone back to 1013. It should be 1019. I don't mind flying with no weather, but right, so it says it's injecting, please wait. Right, it says it's completed. Are you still there? Can you still see me? Yes, you can. Okay. Right, so I'm ready now. Take off lights.
Below the line.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Good. Okay, I'll see you too. That's cool. I'm still concerned because the whole purpose of this PR is to put the times of all of the next waypoints into the McDo, and they're not there. So we will see what happens once we're airborne.
Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff. Mantoga, SRS runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. "100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Flap 0.
Speed checked.
My frames have gone shit. I wonder if that's Rex.
Flaps 0.
Autopilot 1. AP 1.
Check.
Just going to disconnect Rex a minute. No, it's not Rex. It must be the group flight that's done it. That's a bit weird. Okay.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Well, there goes Rex. Oh, we got our swaying back, have we? Are we okay? No, we're alright. Okay. So we're gonna. $27.
Set standard.
Standard. Cross-checked. Passing flight level 0, 5, 9. Now.
Check. Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
Nice view tonight. Are you airborne yet, Mr. Flight Simulator? I can't see you. There's quite a lot of haze on mine. Right, so yes, it's working. So what we can now see is, now let me double check what I need. So the times of the next waypoints are correct. That's now working. Check. The arrival time and distance to go should be working. Still not got anything in the performance page. Yeah, I don't like seeing the names on. So the distance is counting down now, so that's working, look. So we know we've got 217 to go. That's brilliant to see that. So time shown will now change from relative to UTC depending on conditions. Well, I think that's a pass. Distance and time to the active waypoint are now updated. What's not working on yours? The timings and stuff. Mine's working fine. I've got it on the navigation display, and I've also got it on the McDo. But one thing I had to do was delete the community folder first, and then just the A32NX folder first out of the community, and then put the new PR in. Yeah, but once I was airborne, it popped up. And it's fine. It's telling me I've got 211 miles to go, and I'll be there at 11:14 UTC, and it's currently 11:32 UTC, so that's working fine. What's our altitude? Oops. Lights off. Right, back to my checklist. Time and distance to the active waypoint are now updated. That's a pass. Distance and time to destination are now updated. Pass. Time when the previous waypoint was reached is now shown. Let's have a quick look. So we got to Leuven at 10:30. Can we go back anymore? No. That's fine. Yep, that's a pass. Updated some visuals to be more in line with real world. Approach. Right, there's nothing else I can test now until we get on approach.
You have control.
I have control.
Okay, so what we'll do, well, it's only a short flight, so we will go into our menu. We'll go to our ATSU menu, and we will select our ATIS for our arrival airport. And we click send. That's now sent. Format for the printer. Okay. Back to messages received. We've got a new meta 80's not available. Okay. Ah, there we go. No, that's my one from earlier. That didn't work. Print, does that work? No, okay. So back to menu. Atsu. I want a weather request for. We'll just get another one. Should be able to also get a TAF. We'll also get a TAF. Menu, Atsu, menu. So we've got a new meta report through. How cool is that? So, make some notes. Wind variable at 3 knots. QNH 1021. The temperature is 7 degrees. Where did you get that text? What text? Sorry. The meta text. My cost index is 5. Why are you racing up behind me? You know your EasyJet, your cost index should be 0 whilst you climb. And between 8 and 12 at your cruise. Didn't tell you that though. Flights, new flight, from file, select flight plan will be desktop, will be oh, that's just from the website. Yeah, your cost index, EasyJet cost index is between 8 and 12 in cruise and 0 on climb. Where did I get that text from? No, I just copied that off the website, buddy. Of what we're actually testing. I could see you. What flight level are you at? You're going to overtake me in a minute. I could see you, Mr. Flight Simmer, but you're being silhouetted by the sun. So, by rights then, by clicking down here to flight plan, see the performance page should show us how long's left till top of descent, which it doesn't, but I think that's yet to come. And on flight plan, we've got 160 miles left to roll. Any cohort GTJS? None at all. I haven't had a CTD in months. Perhaps I'm just lucky. Guys, I'll just mention our Discord server while we're cruising. We have a Discord. We in it's called discord.io/flight sim network, and inside there you will find real world pilots, air traffic controllers, VATSIM controllers, software developers, all sorts of people in there. So if you want to join, feel free. And we have a good laugh and some group flights as well on there. Do you get issues, Flight Simmer, with GT Draw then? I don't. And have you overtaken me now? No. I don't get the top of descent mark in this though, do you? I never get it in mine. Cruise is 27,000. Yeah, I've just hit cruise. I think you've got to set your flight plan via Simbury for in the map screen to get your top of descent. When you build it yourself, you don't get it. The fuel burn's not right on this. This isn't burning enough fuel. Yeah, I think you're right. 10:44. Have you got any times on yours now? Because I'm estimated to land at 11 o'clock now. So in 16 minutes, according to this. Got 130 miles left to run. Is that working on yours now? In what, 2 minutes before you get to Edinburgh? Can you see mine? Have you still got my stream up? Or you must have if you're on my chat. Yeah, mine's 11 o'clock, 16 minutes. $2:34 to go. No, that's not right. You're right behind me. I've got 124. Why is it working for me and not for you? Have you overtaken me? I can't see you now. Oh, I can. There you are. You're on my tail. Yeah, but what's the difference? Why is my PR working and yours not working? That's really interesting. They've made a change to the texture on the flight director panel. Can you see? I'm actually not too far off top of descent now. But I'll take over from the old...
I have control.
You have control.
I did turn the brightness up. Which screen? All of them. Before we took off, I did. You played my stream back and I said, I'm turning my brightness up just for Flight Simmer. So there's got to be something with the stream because they're really bright on mine. They're overly glaring now. Your marker's showing up. Mine isn't. No, it's really bright my end. It must be something to do with the stream that's darkening it down. Okie dokie. I think it's time to start our where are we? No, we'll give it another 5 miles. Right, I'm starting descent. Landing system on. Speed brake armed. Auto brake low. I'm not. Oh, do you know why? Because I've got real world weather on from Rex and I've got a 47 knot tailwind. That's the difference. You need a little bit of separation anyway when we land.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. Well, we are coming towards the end of our flight today, so we will shortly be starting our descent into our destination. Once we've landed, it will take us just a couple of minutes to taxi to the gate. During that time, we'll ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until I have turned the seatbelt sign off. But it's been lovely having you on board with us. I do hope you've had an enjoyable flight and wish you a very pleasant onward journey. Thank you.
Yeah, my headroom's 47. You can probably see it actually if you're looking at the stream. I'll zoom in for you. 155 degrees. So my ground speed's 448 knots. Cloudy's building. What? Do you know what? Look. It's snowing. It's snowing in Scotland according to this. Can you believe that? RAF, we're passing over the top of RAF Spadedom and it's moderate snow. That can't be right. 2150 Zulu on the 7th. It is the right meta. No. I'm going to check that on my Met Office app. Right. EGOM. It is. It's bloody snowing. Oh yeah, just your tip of turning the autopilot off and on worked for me a treat. I can't believe it's actually snowing in Scotland right now. That's awesome.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Right, I'm just going to look at the plate for runway 6. I think it's a 4,000 feet approach to intercept. Check 4,000, yes. So where is the decel point now? Because they've moved it. Just after Eskdo at 10:57 with decel. Right, so what do you want me to zoom in so you can see it like that? Is that okay? Can you see it? You got it? Drop me a message where you've seen it or if you need to see something else. Basically, there's hills all around the airport, so don't drop below 4,000 or otherwise you're going to die. Right, I need to take that off the screen because I need to see what I'm doing. And in fact, I need to move it back to this screen. So back to our checklist. Approach phase, managed activation now requires below. Yeah, I can pass that one. Decel time and distance are now updated. Yes. Decel will not always show in the right position in the flight. Will now always show. Well, that's on this flight. That's okay. Decel altitude should be more closer to this descent path. What's the altitude on this one? Decel 6. Yes, that's check. So in effect, could we be on a managed descent now? Where should we be? But Esto should be. We're just about to go in the snow, I think. What for EGOM? I've just run a Met Office one, and it's like there is unidentified precipitation. Can't show you because it's on a phone app. I can send you the screenshot on Discord. And I'm just looking at the Met Office radar, and it doesn't show it as snow, to be fair. Well, no, it does show it as snow. It's very fine snow, not heavy snow. Okie dokie. So let's start prepping. Yeah, I can't get used to the managed descent. Oh. Yeah, just go to open descent, which is the bottom under click. So I am 45 miles from touchdown. It's saying 11:04. We just wait. We've stopped descent for a minute while we wait for the aircraft to slow down. Hi Terry, nice to see you. Do 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 do. All right, where is our decel point? Let me just check. It's next, and it's 12:16. What? The decel? Ah, look, the decel time's wrong. I'll just take a photo of that. The decel time is wrong. It says 12:17. To my right. Where are you? I ain't gonna see nothing now. I'm in the bloody clouds. Have you caught me up, have you? So according to this, we are 33 miles from touchdown. Yeah, well, I'm using Rex. Rex is, when it works, it's bloody brilliant. Degrees. Cool. Right, we need to go flaps 1.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Baro ref.
1021 set.
1021 set. Minimum. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Oh, I see you behind.
Flaps 1.
You want a little bit of separation there?
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Oh, I've just gone flaps 2. I didn't mean to.
Flaps 2.
I'm going to slow right down now. Shit. Actually, let's go back to flaps 1. The speed is still wrong, I think, for flaps 2, dropping it to 140. Look up. You above me or something? Oh, I see you. Are you going to sneak in, are you? I've got you. Just about got you through the clouds. You best be quick off that bloody runway, son. You're a bit high, aren't you? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so my decel time was wrong, so I can at least I've got something to put on the PR. So we are 17 miles out, and this is saying we're 20 miles out. So interesting. Right, so I think everything is tested positive for that. It's great to see the time of arrival and the distance now. That's a really good add. Yeah, okay, I was going to anyway. I was going to hold 160 until 7 DME. We're established. Be interested to see if I line up tonight and whether you do or don't. Yeah, we're perfectly lined up tonight. Guys, thanks for watching the stream. We're testing out some new features of the FlyByWire mod. I'll call out again after what those were. I'm just going to land now. Predominantly around the McDo, and the times of arrival are all on here now, and the distance to go. That's pretty much what the test flight is for tonight. We are in approach to Edinburgh right now, and we have Mr. Flight Simmer 7700. He's behind us. And it'd be great if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel. If you want to see more tests of what's coming up, would appreciate that an awful lot. We are 8 miles, Mr. Flight Simmer. We'll be dropping the gear and slowing down in 1 mile. And our weather now says it's just overcast, which is correct. Okay, gear down.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Back to manage speed. Flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
The wind direction doesn't match the meta, which is weird. You want to see butter? I don't really bothered what the landing's like tonight. I'm more interested in what's going on the PR, but we might do. But okay, so the meta's showing 40 degrees at 4 knots, and I've got 182 at 7 knots. Interesting. Okay, flaps full.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Flaps full.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
I love the sight of the bridge over there. Not very often you see it in Edinburgh because it's normally raining.
Above. 300. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.
Oh, bloody hell, I'm climbing again. This fucking sensitivity on this joystick is pissing me off. Excuse my French.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. 70 knots.
So gentle on that joystick as a pullback, right? And it just bloody nose pitched right up. It's really peeing me off, whatever they've done on that last update. I just can't get it right. I'll have a look at what the landing rate was in a minute, but I'm not particularly bothered. I'm more bothered about the sensitivity of the joystick. Right, let's guess for your landing rate then, sir. I think your landing rate's going to be minus 220. Let me just pull out the way and we'll watch you. Just speed up the old camera. Hang on. Are you on final now? Yeah, I can see you. You just see your landing lights pop out the clouds then. Right, so my landing rate was minus 153, which was surprising. I can't. Have you sussed out your joystick yet? Have you got yours right? Because I've got the Satec yoke system. I can see you. Everybody else can see you now as well. We're going to follow you in. You put your gear down yet? Oh, you have, yeah. Right, the whole world's watching you, son. You best get this right. Oh, Rex is playing up. My frames has just gone funny. Let me just disconnect Rex quick. There he goes, back to normal now. That's not bad, mate. Well, a bit of a wobble on the end, but that's not bad. I need to have a look at your sensitivity settings after, mate, because mine, every single approach, I only tap my yoke and my nose just pitches up.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
What was your landing rate? Oh, minus 110. I'll see it now. Yeah, well, mine's... I'll have to... When I park up, I'll just put my sensitivity settings on the screen. You can have a look, because something's not right. Mind you, I haven't gone through the calibration. Do you think I should go through the calibration bit first? Yeah, we'll have a look when I park up then, mate, because I'm getting pretty peed off with it. Every time I land, I literally put the slightest pull on the yoke and the nose just pitches up. But it's only since the latest update. I've got the Satec flight yoke system. Right, let's just
Taxi light off. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
right, okay. So, just to give you a sneak peek of something that's coming soon, is Pushback Express. If I click here now, I can now connect the jetway. Clicking here can call the... Oh, I've just disconnected it. It was already connected. Dick. Clicking here, request baggage. I can collect an electric truck here. Catering truck here. I can call for fuel. So a little sneak peek of what's to come shortly. I'm just doing some testing for it. So, I can see you part next to me, sir. Thank you. Do you want to... Oh, we might as well just chat here, haven't we? I was going to have a look at the disc. Right, let's go to my sensitivity settings, right? Because my flights, they're all over the shop, right? Oh, what's going on here? That's far too steep, isn't it, Mr. Flight Sim? Does that look better like that? Can you see that? I'm not too bothered about left and right. Does that, as long as you don't pull back any more than that now. That would make sense, doesn't it? And then if you pull back too much, you just get that massive oof at the end. What do you think? What the weight is now? What do you suggest? Would you suggest bringing it back a bit more this way, like about there? Right, let's move to the Discord server. It'll be easier to chat. Guys, if you haven't joined our Discord, it's discord.io/flightsim network, and we're going to move in there now. We can chat about sensitivity or anything else that you want to do, or any of the tests I've done for Fly-by-Wire today. So thank you. Good to speak to you, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.